Hi, Healthy Naaris. Welcome to another interesting podcast that we have lined up for you today. So, today we have a cross amalgamation of two very unique branches. So, we have someone from the field of science and who's also comes from a beauty and wellness background as well.
So please welcome Dr. Anuja. She is a dentist plus a fashion and a travel blogger. So thanks for coming for our podcast.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Anuja, so we wanted to know about your journey about dentistry. Was that something you always wanted to do or you just chanced upon it?
So honestly, I never intended on becoming a dentist. I was actually never like, I want to grow up and become a dentist one day. So I was always interested in MBBS. And I actually, when we gave our exams and everything, I did get MBBS twice. But then, I'm an only child and my parents were like, whatever you're getting in Mumbai, we want you to be besides us and at a place comfortable and safe because, you just passed 12th and everything and we want you to be with us. So they are like, if you're getting MBBS in Mumbai, might as well go ahead and do it. Otherwise, whatever you're getting, you're going to go ahead with that. And then I got dentistry in Mumbai. Then I was like, I'm not going to fight. Let's just go with it. And that's how the dentistry journey started. So I didn't really fight much. I was like, okay, maybe life has different plans, some good plans. So that's how it started.
So why lifestyle and fashion blogging? Like why did you take apart from dentistry, fashion and lifestyle blogging?
So the journey honestly never started as a dentist and then suddenly one day I realized I'm a blogger. No, it wasn't like that. We have like 4 years of our clinic and then like 1 year of internship. So before the internship started, we have like a 1 month off. And then during that period, I'm a person, I can't sit idle. I have to constantly keep doing things because if I sit idle, I'm like, what am I going to do? And I used to have this photographer who was my neighbor and like a Bollywood photographer. And one day he was like, you're just sitting at home. Let's do a shoot. I need to do like a test shoot. And then he told me, get whatever stuff you have, like a chunni or something, do some light makeup, put a bindi and just come over. And because we knew him and we trusted him, so I was quite comfortable in going ahead with the shoot. So then I went to him and he has like a whole studio setup and everything. And I was quite nervous, but I'm like, am I doing the right thing? So I did ask my parents before it and they were like, if you're happy, just go ahead and do it. So he got me ready and everything. And I was like, what is he even doing? And then he like, just stand still and just kind of give an expression or whatever you can do. Just be candid, be humble. And he clicked, and that was like a one take okay shot. And then, you have to reveal the picture to the audience. You're going to love it. That was the first ever shoot of my life that I did in my adulthood. And it turned out to be great. That image when I saw for the first time, it gave me a boost that, oh my God, I can actually do something else. That's how it started. You start building that confidence for yourself. It brightens up in your head that, oh my God, okay, now this is what I'm going to do. So that's how it started. And then I did quite a lot of shoots with him and I just got boosted. The confidence just built up and I was like, oh my God, come on now. I am going to explore this side of, because, when you're constantly studying, you get quite exhausted. It's not medical is not an easy field, to be very honest. You have to be very focused. You have to be a person who understands what this is and it's going to take time to build. You just don't get up and become a doctor in a day. It takes time, perseverance, everything. So after that, he gave me the pictures and I decided, so the Instagram account that you see, it was like a very normal teenager account, like, all selfies, pictures with friends and all of that. And then I started uploading that and everybody was like shocked and they were started, what is this? Who is this Anuja? We don't know this Anuja. And, when you're in that flow, you don't care what people think. All you're doing it is for yourself. And I think if people realize that, life is a journey and it's an adventure. Ups and downs are a part of it. But, it's like, what do you want to do next? It's supposed to be that way. If you stop, people are just waiting for your downfall, I feel. So I uploaded the pictures and I got such a good response and I was too young to kind of understand that there's a world called as modeling where, I will actually enter one day. So after those 2 posts, I got a DM from a brand and it was a clothing brand. Now, I don't know what barter means. I don't know what a collaboration means. I don't know what a paid collaboration means. So the brand came up to me and said that, we really love these pictures of yours and we do want to do a paid collaboration with you and also a barter is included. So are you interested? I got scared. I'm like, what is this? I don't understand these terms. So I asked my friends ki aisa hai. They to have no idea about it. And then I googled. Then I spoke to some of the creator friends that I knew. Ki, this is something that has come across me. What do I do? Do I do it? They said that, just take the opportunity and go. And I said, okay. Then they called me to this shoot location. They have these offices or studios in Warsaw where, you kind of go and shoot. And I went and I saw these clothes hanging around, makeup artist and all of that. And this is the first time I'm actually going to unknown people and shooting. And for me, I'm like, theek hai, jo ho raha hai, chalega. So then that girl, she was the brand owner. They newly launched the brand and they wanted new faces. So she's like, you have to wear these clothes and you just have to post, and it's going to be for their Instagram feed and the website. And they had decided a sum of money that they're going to provide me with. But I was like, okay, whatever. I just want to do it for the experience. And they had a professional actor with me who was going to do that for, I think, medium and large sizes. I was doing it for small and extra small.
Okay.
So, I mean, I was like, no, this one is a professional model actor and I am just a dentist. So, let's see how this goes. And then they started shooting. So, like I told you, the confidence just lightens up inside you, inside your soul.
For sure.
And trust me, this happened like while posing. It just happened. I gained that confidence and it ultimately just molded myself into this. And that was it.
Nice.
So where did you take the time in between your studies? So was there a time that it was difficult to manage both? Because when you're doing paid collaborations and all that, even the brands that reach out to you, they expect a certain timeline, a certain amount of dedication of hours. So how did you manage both?
So initially, when they started, I was also pursuing my internship. So for me, kind of travel, come back home, work, and then something that I newly started, and I wanted that to grow. So I had to water it, So brands that got in touch with me was like, so it started with modeling. Like after that shoot, I did quite a lot of shoots with various brands. So up till now, there's no blogging per se in my head. I'm just a model now. So I am a dentist and a model now in my head. So that's when you kind of associate with a lot of people and then they are like, why don't you start blogging? Now come on, I don't know what blogging is. I'm like, what is this barter? What is this collaboration? What is blogging? I have no idea. So one day a brand got in touch with me and they said that, we want you to write a blog on our product. And now I didn't know that people write blogs. I knew I'd heard, but not very sure about how that works. And then, Blogspot. So I started off from there. And then I opened up my own blog page and then I started writing. Very candid way, but very detailed blog. It's still on my Instagram page. And I wrote quite a lot of blogs on products, on jewelry, on a cosmetic brand, on myself, my journey, all of that. And people started loving it, it was getting views and everything. And then I understood the theoretical part of blogging, And then eventually the brand started telling me that we would want to send you products and we want you to shoot. So then the blogging shoot aspect started where I actually have to promote a product in a video form. And the reels and all, they never existed then. You had proper IGTV, right? So an IGTV was like, you could shoot as much. But the problem is people would engage only in the first 2 or 3 seconds and then the engagement was counted that way. So reels and all never existed then. It was just stories, IGTV, and carousel didn't exist. It was just static post. So we had to play with all of that. And I wasn't very sure about how people would like it or no, but I was like, okay, I'm doing it. The only part, if you see about the journey, was I really didn't care what people thought about me, my work, or I didn't care. And that's something that really helped me. When you don't care, it helps you. You're supposed to care where it's needed. Otherwise, people just talk. And I wanted to utilize my time, not to kind of understand what other people are doing, but where my life or my journey is going. And I think that truly has helped me to date that I am in front of you. So I think that's a positive attitude that helped and changed my life overall. And yeah, that's how the Instagram journey started. And then I started promoting brands, and eventually I was also doing modeling as well as my internship. So everything was on a roll. Everything was on a roll. I was going to pursue my internship. One day I came back home, I changed. I went for a clothing brand shoot. I came home, I changed. I shot a video. I went back again to an event. And then the event journey started.
So what is the difference between becoming an influencer or a content creator now to like, I mean, it's not that far back, but it's like, you know, the space has become very crowded post-COVID, and there are a lot of diminishing return, and people are moving, people are dropping content creators because there's a lot of
Saturation.
saturation in the market, as well as
absolutely.
there's a lot of backlash that is happening from the general public also. So how do you think this timeline has changed?
It has content from anyone and anywhere across the world. Anybody's making content nowadays. It's just about some women standing in a sari and just dancing, and then it's got like 1.2 million views. So that's how the Instagram algorithm has become, which is honestly not sad, but it's not helping according to me. How is it helping? You know, it's not, you're not gaining any knowledge. You'll probably scroll on that and you'll see another 10 people doing that, but it's not healthy for your brain, I feel. I put it that way. So, and the problem with this is there's a very wrong stigma that, you know, you'll get free products when you kind of do this. You know, so you start blogging, you'll get free gifts, you'll get free clothes, you'll get... There's nothing that comes free in life. There's always a price to pay. Unless and until somebody's actually gifting you something, there's always a price to pay. When it's basically an exchange of goods. You know, you don't get anything for free. The brand expects something from you. The problem with me is that you're supposed to understand why you're doing this. I see school girls, college girls making reels on Instagram, which according to me is not healthy if you're just doing that and not focusing on the actual part of your life, which is your career. And this is not life. I'm being honest. Instagram is not life. It's just something people do, but it's not life. It's not even a part of life, honestly. It's just a social media app where you present yourself. To be very honest, you kind of fake yourself on Instagram, but in real, how you are is what matters. And I feel that comes with you understanding how authentic you are. For all of this, you really need to be honest with yourself. And that comes with a lot of patience on how I want myself to grow. If I am just a person who wants to kind of make a reel and not have a career and gain some, you know, gifts and all of that and just be happy for that materialistic things, that's not a life.
But people say content creation is also a full-time job. So the way you are portraying it, I don't think like it's like that. Some people are doing it seriously, like it's a serious business for them, content creation. And they're doing it full-time. Like
Again,
that's their like, it's like a profession for them.
yes, many people have left their actual jobs and are like full-time content creators, but they know what they're doing. They are not on a random journey of life where they don't know where this is leading. If you know what you're doing, life's good. But if it's just something random coming your way just out of nowhere and today you're interested and tomorrow you're not, that's toxic for your growth. That's toxic for your future, because in the end, where are you going to land up? You know, you need to have clarity. And that really doesn't come when you're like 15, 16.
Yes.
You know, but for that, you have to give yourself time and space to understand. You just don't kind of go with a negative flow. You need to draw the line somewhere that, no, I have to think about what I have to do. Just doing this is not going to help me. That can be like a full-time content creator job or whatever you like, or a balance. But you need to understand that. You need to analyze yourself. Nobody will teach you that.
Very true, because right, there's a case, right, of a 23-year-old content creator, because her views started, her followers started dropping from 1 million, and she took an unfortunate step in her young life. She's just 23, so that is because you don't have a balance and you're not understanding that there's life outside, you know, social media.
I feel this has a lot to do with people wanting validation in life that they're not actually getting in real, maybe. But if I come to think of it, I feel like I told you, you really need to be content in yourself. You need to have that, you need to have a self-validation where, you know, you don't care about what others think. Like, even if I get 1 like on my photo and I like the photo, I'm okay. And I do understand that brands have a very different perspective, because that's okay, they want to promote. But I'm talking about myself. That's how the brand is analyzing me, and this is something how I analyze myself. I don't care if I don't get 1,000 likes, but the brand cares. But the part where I don't get that I get 1,000 likes, I win. I don't need a validation from 1,000 people. I need validation from I am happy with myself and what I'm doing in life. Because if you keep thinking about it, trust me, the world is a mess. You can't be a person where everyone likes you. You have to have people who are going to criticize you, belittle you, demean you. And that's how you grow. If you're doing everything right and nobody hates you, then you're a problem.
There's something wrong.
Yeah, there's something wrong with you. You're supposed to have the thumbs down, you know, and on YouTube, you have the thumbs down. You need to have likes on that as well.
Any advice you would give to like current content creators who don't have that much space to grow right now, and it's like super competitive? How do you make your content stand out, and how do you fight for that views or those brand deals or that brand collaboration? Because as of now, there are so many content creators on the field.
To be very honest, that's a very good question, because I get that a lot from a lot of people. You know, my DMs are like filled with people who are kind of asking me, ki, you know, ma'am, how do I kind of start? You know, I want to kind of go ahead. But again, back then when I started, it was a little competitive, but at the same time, it wasn't this competitive. So, you know, there's a difference between 50 people on board and like 500 people on board for the same thing. So, you have to build your page. You know, you have to stand out. If you really are into it, really interested to stand out, the brand should feel that there's something in this girl, woman, a man, whatever, whoever's promoting, that we would want this product to be associated with this person, and we would want to use your page. So you have to be authentic. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing. You need to understand what your specialty is. For example, I realized that my genre is going to be lifestyle, fashion and travel. Travel is because I really love traveling, and lifestyle because I kind of like doing everything. So, you know, it might be like you know, an interior brand or something, or like going to a shop and promoting some new stuff, you know, example, all of that. And some people are really good in fashion. You need to analyze if you're good in that. Some people are good in beauty. Some are extremely beautiful in makeup. But you need to analyze what you're good in. And that happens when you try. So the first step is trying. Try what's good for you, try what's bad for you, analyze errors. Everybody makes mistakes. Mistakes are a part of it. You're going to do that. Eventually, there will be people who will tell you that, you know, this particular thing from your page is really standing out. And then that's where you focus. So it's never like, I'm just doing, I'm getting no feedback. You will get feedback from 10 people. And then you analyze everything, and then you're like, yeah, okay, this is something I would want to stick to. And yes, it turns out positive. It won't be bad, it'll be good.
Focus on your USP.
Yeah, but you have to try. There are going to be trials and errors, but you have to keep trying. You don't stop. That's the whole motto.
So, Anuja, you said you never cared about, you know, what people wrote or liked about your photo or your personal experiences. But any societal pressures or expectations were there, like being a dentist, you were following this from your parents, from society and all this, that affected you, or like how was the journey about?
This, I just want to scream out to these people who have actually asked me. So when I initially started and when it grew, you know, people actually don't care when you're at the bottom. They start caring when, you know, other people are noticing and talking about you. These people used to be like, oh, so there was like, oh, so you don't practice anymore because, you know, we see you on social media all the time. So I'm like, yeah, that's something I do. And there's something I do that I don't show on social media. So yeah, you can keep thinking about it. And the problem with people is they don't understand what a versatility means. They feel that to achieve a particular thing, you've dropped on something or you've compromised on something. Or she can't do everything, or she's probably left that for that. But I feel this is a really wrong stigma, or I don't know, a very wrong, how do you say, a conditioning that we have.
Yeah,
that
it's a very stereotypical.
yeah, very stereotypical, that you can't achieve a lot of things in
Yeah.
life. You know, there is a person who is always going to be better than you. Always. You're always going to have somebody who's better than you. You can never be the best, and you shouldn't aim to. The problem with me was that these people were like, they started talking amongst themselves that this person, she's not practicing, she's not doing dentistry because she's only on social media. So they weren't seeing that part of my life, but I knew it. So for me, it was like, I'm going to show whatever I want to on social media and also do things that I'm good at. I've studied hard, I've become a dentist, everything. I'm telling you, people can't digest that. Trust me. Trust me when I say this. They hate when you're a multitasker. They hate when you're an achiever. I'm going to be upfront about it. They don't like it. There may be 10% people who really support you, who really respect you, who really want to be like you. But then the 90% of people are going to be like, why? Why? It shouldn't be that way. And it's a really sad part of life, I feel. And trust me, they won't say it, they won't show it, but it's life, it's nature. You get to know things. This, of course, it came to my parents, like you said, and then my parents knew. My parents are like, oh my God, she's running everywhere. She's doing so much. I mean, why are people feeling that? But trust me, like I said, I don't care, and neither do my parents.
So, what's your take on that girl aesthetics? Do you think is it harmful, or, does it help someone? That it's trending on TikTok. So, what do you think about that?
For me, I feel you can't be like I don't know, a princess when you wake up, a princess while you're sleeping. To be, see, I tell you one thing, not everybody is going to like your content, not everybody is going to believe what you do. But to really understand how life works, you need to be true to yourself as well as others. So when I see a person, it should be like, oh my God, this person is exactly how this person is on Instagram. So there's no difference. What happens is when such things happen, people start having a negative feedback from Instagram that, oh my God, this girl has a perfect life, a perfect face, a perfect skin. And that's never going to be there. Of course, people do have, but it's not supposed to be like a standard, Then what happens is people stop accepting them for what they are, and then they start kind of comparing and then idolizing different beauty standards or different lifestyle that may or may not be possible for them to attain, considering whatever the circumstance would be. So
sometimes it's not financially feasible. Or
financially feasible is what I meant. The circumstance, financially feasible. So I feel to believe or not to believe should be on us. And I feel sometimes when you feel that, maybe you feel that you're not kind of able to live up to the standards of what people are living, you're supposed to talk it out to people who really understand you. You really need to have those intense conversation with people who understand you. So you're detached from the negative feedback that particular app is throwing on you, and you come to reality and you stick to it. When you're in reality, you understand that this is a pattern of what people have created it to be. It's not the normal beauty norms or lifestyle norms. Not everybody has a perfect life. I may shoot it and I may put it on Instagram, but come on, I'm doing other things as well. So you need to understand that it's something you see, you kind of take good things out of it, and then you continue with your actual life and you progress in that. That's what is important. This is something you can just show off. I can do that every day. But it's not making me happy. This is what is making me happy. The actual life where I'm actually progressing is making me happy. And it comes from within. You can't fake that.
True.
So any tips on how to multitask effectively? As women, we are very good at multitasking, but to this level of multitasking where you're achieving so much and you're also like you're studying, but you're creatively involved as well. Any tips on that? Even I would love to know.
Okay, well, it's very funny, but I'm this person, I want to do something new every day. Sorry, I got too excited while answering that, because it's like, someday you're like, somebody is kind of playing a guitar. The next day, I want to learn a guitar. I may kind of go and take classes for guitar. You're supposed to have that love for yourself. You know, it actually starts. Everything in life is spiritual. It starts within you, and everything else will interest you only if you have that spark of you seeing yourself on that level. That I want to do this, I want to do that. So what happens is the day you decide that I want to do a lot of things, it's because you're extremely happy with yourself. You're very happy with the way you've molded yourself to be in life. There's no negativity or negative aura that I've created across myself. I may be strict with myself, but it's helping me to understand what good things I can achieve. So for example, if you want to multitask, it's not about multitasking, it's about how you feel about it, how you want to do it. Do you love yourself enough to actually take yourself up, give yourself that level of happiness? You will only give yourself happiness if you love yourself. Trust me. Why will I do that? I'll do that because it makes me happy. So in the end, I am content and I'm happy. So that is where you don't have to think about multitasking. It is just going to happen. You will eventually have no time to kind of think about what I'm going to do next.
True.
It's just going to line up for you. And universe is so beautiful that it'll keep giving you a lot of things to do. But you have to align with that. Ki, yes, I love doing a lot of things. Keep saying I love doing things. I love doing a lot of things. I love trying out things. When I was dentistry, I knew I'm going to do something else after that. When I was modeling, I knew I'm going to do something else after that. So being in a hospital, clinic, walking the ramp, doing shoots, it's been a beautiful journey. Trust me when I say this. It's beautiful. When will you explore if not now?
Yes, true.
The whole point is about what our life has to offer you. You have to select. Come on. You can't just be like, I'm too tired today, I can't do anything. That will obviously be there. But you have to run, yeah. You can't stop yourself. Because once you stop, then there's nothing to kind of think about. You used to stop. There shouldn't be a stop. You should obviously relax. There's time to rest. Everything's fine. But stopping is the problem.
So true.
So what role has social media played in your personal growth and experiences?
Social media has played a great role in my life experiences. But confidence is something that it gave me, which otherwise I think would have been a little difficult or a little time consuming on kind of getting onto me. So confidence boost, and you understand how the world works. It's quite better to understand how it works because everyone's on social media. You understand how everyone thinks. Everybody has a different perspective about life, about work. And if you're kind of smart enough to kind of understand about how I'm going to use this in building my life and the positive traits, it's great. Social media, if you use to kind of boost your personal growth, it's the best. What you do is you only take positive points. You kind of, it's a puzzle. You have to pick the best parts and the points, and you have to kind of make the best out of it. So social media is amazing if you want to boost confidence. Now, I was this person who I wasn't camera conscious. I've never been, So for me, it was like a direct connect. So, but people who really want to kind of, grow in life, social media पे presence कैसे होता है ना वो समझना चाहिए. You need to know how to be, how to behave, how people are, how people think, what I can achieve out of this. The best parts, you get it. You kind of make a good, chart, and then you're ready to go. You feel like ki social media is only about scrolling reels. But no, you get a lot of information on social media nowadays, which otherwise back then was pretty difficult to get. And I'll give you a small example, which is not really related, but had WhatsApp not been there, had Instagram not been there, when people used to move abroad and used to travel, contacting was a task, and it used to break the family and the person who's kind of going there. But now, we are so casual about it because I know I'm going to go and then I'm probably going to video call my parents or my friends, that it's just going to be like, even if you're not there, you're there. So this is something that we didn't have before. Again, confidence, knowledge, And social media comes with a lot of power, but that is again positive and negative. So you need to understand. Again, that comes with self-understanding. So this is all about how you want to lead your life and what points or traits you want to take and how you want to present yourself and how you want to show yourself as a person. And also how to not get negatively associated. So that's how
That's
the whole
important.
cycle about social media is. You need to draw the line, put a boundary, and also detach, disconnect from social media, come back to your original life. But for my life, it's been great as a person. I've grown immensely. The experiences that social media has given me, I don't think I would have otherwise gotten, because I met a lot of people through social media who have helped me understand myself, which I wanted to do. Like I said, when you are in a flow, there will be people who come and help you. For me, it was through social media. So that's how the upliftment and everything happened. So it was a touchwood positive change.
Nice, very nice. So, like, what advice do you want to give to people who are very afraid of going out of their professional identity and, pursue content writing, like, for example, or anything apart from what they are doing professionally?
So, people who are afraid now I understand that there are going to be circumstances different from person to person, which, it's going to be very personal to comment on, but you need to understand what resources you have. And you need to understand how you will be able to utilize it with a little addition. And at the same time, I won't say that you don't need help. You actually need help from people when it comes to it. But when you don't have any help at all, you need to utilize the resources that you have. You need to come up with a plan that, today, if I'm going to leave my job, what am I going to do? What do I have in my hand? How I'm going to present myself with this particular thing that I have if I leave this long term? You don't have to think about how it's going to be for a month or a year. You need to have a long-term plan that this is something I want to leave, I want to do this, but I want to grow with this. And this is something I want to do permanently. But you need to have a clarity in your head that this is something I want to do forever. And this is something I will not leave. Because what's the point if you're like jumping on from profession to profession? It's not going to be. You need to actually stabilize yourself. Like medical is something, it's my main thing. I can never leave it. Never. Even for blogging. Blogging is something, it's my passion. I like it. I love doing it. But the balance is something that's helping me with not getting exhausted. Because, I'm doing this and I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But not everybody can juggle up that in their brains. Some people really need stability. But today when you decide that I don't want to work, you need to have a plan. You need to know what you like. You need to know what you're going to be associated with permanently that you won't get bored of. You wouldn't want to get rid of. Where when you come back home, you're like, oh my God, what am I doing in life? I don't want to do this. The I don't want to do this is a problem. So that's why when you're leaving something, don't leave it unless and until you're completely sure about what my next step is going to be it financially, be it your support from your friends, family. And even if I don't count it, finance, that's the main thing. You have to see your finances. Or maybe you can work for some time, gain some savings and then start out something. See, it's never too late. You can always work, get a loan, do something, kind of work for some time and then kind of boost that. But you need to have that confidence. Again, how you will do it, it's about trying. You have to try. You wouldn't know how deep the water is if you don't get there. So, but at the same time, you need to know how to swim otherwise. So it's not that it's only going to benefit, it's going to be exhausting, it's going to be mentally depressing because come on, it's a huge decision. You can't randomly leave something one day. But it's almost like agar signal todna hai to tod do and just run. Then don't wait. Then don't think about it. It's that way.
That was that was so fun. Thank you so much.
Actually, I was visualizing.
I keep telling that to my dad. आपको signal तोड़ना है ना, don't just go. Number नहीं भी आएगा, आ भी जाएगा तो you've already broken the signal.
Okay. So let's start with some fun rapid fire.
Oh my God, this sounds like coffee with Karan now.
Oh, we have some googlies here for you then.
Oh my
We
God.
have a Karan also.
Oh my God.
Did you change?
Someone who digs in.
Oh my God. I hope she doesn't know too much.
Okay. So let's start with some fun questions first. Morning
Yeah.
person or night owl?
Night owl, definitely.
Okay. Coffee or green tea?
Coffee.
You have to be very truthful about this, okay? Blog first or brush first?
Blog.
Selfie first or blush first?
Brush.
Yeah.
Brush.
What is the first thing you do when you get up? Morning selfie for content or brush first? Okay, we got the answer.
No, not selfie. Are you mad? No. When I get up, the first thing in the morning is I think.
Just to decide.
कि क्या करना है अभी?
No. Okay, whitening strips or professional cleaning?
Professional cleaning.
Oh, Instagram or YouTube?
Instagram.
One skincare product that you can't live without.
Cleanser.
Which brand?
Face shop.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Okay, one dental tip in 3 words.
Brush, floss, and go for a routine checkup every 3 months.
Okay. Clean aligners or braces?
Braces.
Last thing you googled? Oh.
I don't know. I definitely googled something.
Oh. Okay. One word your patients used to describe you.
Doctor किधर है?
Okay. If not a dentist, you'd be?
General surgeon.
So let's venture into the lifestyle and beauty edition of this. So lipstick or lip balm?
Lip balm.
Most underrated dental product.
Mouth mirror is underrated.
Okay, morning skincare or nighttime skincare?
Morning.
Dental myth that drives you crazy.
That you're gonna have teeth forever if you don't treat the cavities.
Worst dental trend you've seen online?
That I'll go to a dentist only when there's pain.
Okay, dental appointment or facial appointment? Which one first?
Dental appointment. I want to get done with the scary part first.
Red lips or white teeth? Pick one.
There's no white teeth. But red lip.
Okay. Most smile confident celebrity?
Madhuri Dixit.
Okay, smile. Okay. Window seat or aisle?
Window seat, please.
Okay, beachy escape or city adventure?
City adventure.
Carry on or check in?
Both.
Yeah, we're girls.
I mean, of
Both.
course, I need my luggage with me. I can't trust them.
Okay, travel solo or with friends?
Both. Both.
One city you move to in a heartbeat?
New York.
Wow. Okay, local cuisine or safe bets?
Both.
Okay, sunset or sunrise?
Sunset.
Travel vlog or photo diary?
Travel log.
Okay, dream collab destination?
I've been to New York, so I'm done with that.
Oh, nice, yeah. Most photogenic place you visited?
Santorini. Greece.
Oh.
I'm still there
Beautiful.
somewhere.
Nice. One very personal question coming towards you, single or committed?
Next question.
Okay, so extraction or root canal treatments?
Root canals.
Oh my god. Electronic toothbrush or normal toothbrush?
Normal toothbrush.
Okay. Least favorite procedure in a dental clinic?
Scaling.
Teeth whitening or scaling?
Scaling anytime.
Okay. Morning or evening dental appointments?
Evening to night. It's fine.
Okay, floss or mouthwash?
Floss.
Okay, I have
Actually, both.
Okay. How many appointments are needed for a normal person generally?
A monthly routine checkup is going to be best, and a normal person may get a scaling done every 3 months, and a person who has a lot of calculus, plaque, and everything should routinely kind of go for checkups. Should get timely scaling done, so it's better, and all your teeth will be intact.
Okay, that ends our segment.
Thank you, viewers, for watching this fun episode. Please share, subscribe, and like. Healthy Naaris on YouTube and Instagram. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.